Now, the point that I wanted to make today is what opportunities do we have to be able to intervene as intellectual actors on our data doubles. And so we do have another life, whether we like it or not, and that life consists in massive data about our movements and communications that have been collected, and that data creates a data double, our identity, and corporations and governments have an interest in connecting that data with other things that we do. So you fill out a census, you file your tax, you go to NHS, and then these sorts of data are collected together to build a profile of who you are, what you do. Sometimes in benign reasons like advertising, sometimes other benign reasons like, well, we're trying to detect terrorists amongst us. But on the other hand, the amount of data collected without making an exaggeration is the kind of data that states or corporations never had over the last 8,000 years. State been around for about 8,000 years. There was never a moment where kings, crowns, queens had this kind of data about their subjects. And yet now there's that kind of data available. And this is the global infrastructure of one particular company, Amazon. Now, again, to disabuse you of some assumptions that you might have about Amazon, you might think that Amazon is about selling gadgets, but also it provides data centers and data storage facilities. In fact, it makes quite a bit of money from that. And it runs about these data centers and facilities in 53 countries and counting. So it is in the business of moving data around. And these data centers spread around the world, and it does not, when it provides the information, it doesn't even provide it in terms of countries. It names them as zones. So particularly, it doesn't show any interest in privacy laws, in terms of transparency laws that might hold in any one of these jurisdictions. As far as it is concerned, there is not much difference between Bahrain, China, Osaka, Sydney, Seoul, Mumbai, or California. These are not even comparable regions, right? One is a state, the other one is a region, the other one is a city, and then another one is a country. In other words, Amazon doesn't really care about the laws that pertain, but it moves around your data in these jurisdictions. And we don't know, we don't have access to which one of my, for example, data doubles resides in which of these data centers. Now multiply this with all these companies do more or less the same thing. Google, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and smaller companies who are doing these kinds of movements. Imagine how our data doubles are existing internationally. Now, you might think that also that you're a diligent international actor. Now you have been mobilized, especially you heard Professor Eisen speak about international politics and turning yourself into an actor in international politics. You started swiping data from your various accounts, you deleted accounts and so on, and you say, oh, you see, I don't have a data double. Think again. And here's mea culpa on my part. So on the day that I'm giving this lecture, a version of it to offer holders, Saturday morning, I remember, I received this email from Nike. Run Club data is about to expire. I said, what Run Club data? I'm not a member of a Run Club. I don't even run. Like, I don't jog. What's going on? Of course, I said, it must be phishing or something. But I looked inside, I checked it on. I have some means to check, and it's not a phishing. It's actually from Nike, and it is a legitimate email. So then I went into the email after making sure that it's not phishing or spam. And I said, don't let your Nike Run Club data disappear. Click here to keep your data. And of course, I didn't click what data I'm collecting. So it turns out, you know, I had, in the heydays of iPhone, actually I was just trying various things, and lo and behold, remember, I don't read, it's a bad thing, it's a sin, but I don't read all the details of things that I'm agreeing to. Apparently I agreed with Nike to collect data about the phone I had and its step counting thing. And it's been busily collecting, but I have no idea. And it's about to expire.